Welcome to this lecture series in chemical reaction engineering. Today we will start with the topic second order reactions. Here we have to note that the integrated expressions depends on stoichiometry as well as kinetics. So here the stoichiometry of the reaction is A plus 2B gives products. That means 1 mole of A reacts with 2 moles of B to give products. And the kinetics, the kind of rate law for this particular reaction we'll consider as KCACB, that is first order with respect to A and first order with respect to B. So if 1 mole reacts with 2 moles of B, means minus Ra is equal to minus Rb by 2, that is minus Rb is 2 times minus Ra. So this relationship between XA and XB, that is conversion of A and conversion of B, becomes CB0XB is equal to 2 times CA0XA. That means when 1 mole of A is consumed, 2 moles of B are consumed. So rate of consumption of B is 2 times that of rate of consumption of A. So we have basic definition: Ca is equal to Ca0 into 1 minus Xa. This can be written as Ca0 minus Ca0Xa. Similarly, for Cb, concentration of B, Cb0 into 1 minus Xb, this we can write as Cb0 minus Cb0Xb. Now we will define this ratio of the initial concentration Cb0 by Ca0 is equal to m. So Cb0 we can write as m into Ca0. So this Cb0 is replaced by m into Ca0. Cb0xb, Cb0xb is 2 times Ca0xa. So we have substituted this 2 times Ca0xa. So rate law, minus Ra is equal to minus dCA by dt, that is equal to Ca0 into dXA by dt, that is nothing but the differential of this K into CaCb. So we will substitute for Ca0 minus Ca0xa, this I have substituted here. For Cb is equal to mCa0 minus 2Ca0xa, so this I have written here. Ca0 taken out from this bracket, 1 Ca0 taken out from this bracket, so Ca0 squared, that we have taken out from these two brackets. What is left? 1 minus Xa and m minus 2Xa. 1 minus Xa and m minus 2Xa. We have Ca0 on this side, this cancels out with this square term, so we are left with only Ca0 term here. So KCa0. You separate the variables to solve these differential equations. KCa0 into dt is taken on this side, dt, and dxa by 1 minus Xa by m minus Xa. So dxa by 1 minus Xa into m minus Xa. At t is equal to 0, conversion is 0, no conversion. At any time t, conversion is some value Xa. Integral dt is t between 0 to t. So on right hand side we are left with only KCa0t. Left hand side we have to solve this integral. So for this we will split into partial fractions, 1 upon 1 minus Xa into m minus 2Xa. This we can write as a by 1 minus Xa plus b by m minus 2Xa. So this is LCM. We solve this: a into m minus 2Xa plus b into 1 minus Xa. So numerator, if you compare this term and the last term, denominator is same, so we can equate the numerators, that is a into m minus 2Xa plus b into 1 minus Xa is equal to 1. Now to evaluate these constants a and b, we have to solve it further. So if I substitute here Xa is equal to 1, 1 minus 1, this becomes 0, Xa is equal to 1, so a into m minus 2, Xa is equal to 1 and this is equal to 1. So we can write a as 1 upon m minus 2. So this value of constant is evaluated. Then if I make this term 0, for that I have to substitute Xa is equal to m by 2. If I substitute xa is equal to m by 2, 2 cancels out, m minus m is 0. So this goes. That means b into 1 minus m by 2, xa is equal to m by 2. So this is 2 minus m by 2. This I can write, solving for b, 2 upon 2 minus m, or I can write it as minus 2 upon m minus 2, because I have m minus 2 in the denominator. So okay, so 2 by 2 minus m is written as minus 2 by m minus 2, so multiplied by minus sign. 1 upon m minus 2 we are taken outside and substitute the value of a and b. So what is value of a? M minus 2 is taken out, simply 1, so dxa by 1 minus xa. This value is minus 2, m minus 2, 1 upon m minus 2 is taken outside. So minus 2 into dxa by m minus 2xa. So in both the cases, here if we solve the integral, numerator is the derivative of denominator, then this is log of denominator. So we have to multiply by minus sign here. So minus ln of 1 minus xa. Here already we have minus sign. So it is plus ln of m minus 2xa. So first term minus ln of 1 minus xa. Second term integral plus ln of m minus 2xa. The limits of integration will substitute 0 to xa. So if I substitute for this upper limit xa, so same terms, minus ln of 1 minus xa plus ln of m minus 2xa. When I substitute 0 here, this is 0, so ln of 1 is 0, this term goes. Here xa is equal to 0, we are left with ln of m only minus lower limit, that is so minus sign. So we have minus sign here and minus sign here. So we can write it as ln of plus sign in the numerator, that is m into 1 minus xa, minus sign here, so minus m minus, so minus ln and minus ln of 1 minus xa, I can write in the denominator these terms m into 1 minus xa. This m minus 2, it was outside the bracket, 1 upon m minus 2, so we have taken it on this side, m minus 2. So our solution is ln of m minus 2xa by m into 1 minus 2xa is equal to m minus 2 kCa0t. For the reaction A plus 2B gives products and rate law, first order with respect to A, first order with respect to B. Now we will write in the form of concentration. This is in the form of conversion. Mostly we will prefer to use the expression in terms of conversions, but we can write it in terms of concentration also easily. So what we have seen, this relationship from the stoichiometry, that is Cb0xb is equal to 2Ca0xa, and m we know Cb0 by Ca0. So I have substituted m Cb0 by Ca0, 1 minus xa, this m is Cb0 by Ca0, this I have taken in the numerator as Ca0 by Cb0. Okay. When I multiply by this becomes 1 minus 2 Ca0 by Cb0 into xa. So what is this term? So from here you can see, if you take Cb0 on this side, this becomes xb. So xb is equal to 2 Ca0 by Cb0 into xa. This is 2 Ca0 by Cb0 into xa. So this is xb. So this I can write as 1 minus xb. 1 minus xa we have anyway in the denominator. So 1 minus xb is Cb by Cb0. 1 minus xa is Ca by Ca0. And this Cb by Ca0 is m. So Cb by m into Ca. In this form also I can write the expression. So these are the various possible forms. On left hand side we have this ln of m minus 2xa by m into 1 minus xa. This is equivalent to ln of 1 minus xb by 1 minus xa. This is equivalent to ln of Cb by m into Ca. And right hand side remains same, m minus 2 into kCa0t. So this is valid for all values of m except for m is equal to 2. So for all values of m not equal to 2. So this is not valid for m is equal to 2 because the right hand side becomes 0 and that is meaningless expression. We can solve for m is equal to 2, writing m is equal to 2 and start from the first step, that is Ca0 into dxa by dt is equal to k Ca0 square. This Ca0 cancels out with this square term. So we have left with k Ca0 1 minus xa, and instead of m minus 2xa, m is equal to 2 now. So 2 minus 2xa. So this 2 taken outside the bracket. So 2k Ca0 and 1 minus xa into 1 minus xa is 1 minus xa whole square. Separate the variables. 2k Ca0 dt integral 0 to t dt is t. So 2k Ca0 t on the right hand side. On this side dxa by 1 minus xa square. So we know this integral dxa by 1 minus xa square, that is 1 minus xa raised to minus 2 plus 1 means minus 1, and the integral is 1 upon 1 minus xa. Okay, 1 minus xa raised to minus 1 I can write as this, and divided by minus 1 into 1 upon derivative of this is minus 1, minus minus becomes plus. So 1 upon 1 minus xa between the limits 0 to xa. We have solved this kind of integral earlier. So if I substitute these limits here, what I get is 1 upon 1 minus xa minus 1, and that can be solved, and we get xa by 1 minus xa, and that is equal to 2k Ca0 t. I can make little bit of rearrangement. This Ca0 I am transferring on this side. So 1 upon Ca0 xa by 1 minus xa. Okay. Now this C denominator Ca0 into 1 minus xa. What is this? This is nothing but Ca term. This I have written here. And what is xa? Xa is 1 minus Ca by Ca0. So if I multiply by this term and solve this bracket, what I get is 1 upon Ca. This second term Ca cancels out, 1 upon Ca0. 1 upon Ca minus 1 upon Ca0 is equal to 2kt. So we have the expressions of the form y is equal to mx. This is y, xa by 1 minus xa. You form you consider t, plot it on x axis, this on y axis. So m, line passing through origin, slope will give you 2k Ca0. You know Ca0, so k you can always find out. Similarly, this form also you can use. So this is y is equal to mx plus c form. Okay. So for this case, what you will plot? This you can transfer on this side. So 2kt plus 1 upon Ca0. 1 upon Ca0 is y is equal to mx plus c form, intercept. So if you plot 1 upon Ca as a function of time, slope will be 2k. You can find out k from the slope, and intercept will be 1 upon Ca0, that is known. So your line starts with the point 1 upon Ca0 on y axis and a straight line of the slope 2k you will get. Next we have irreversible trimolecular type second order reactions. So here reaction is A plus B plus D, trimolecular, 1, 2, 3, giving you products. So this I can write as minus dCA by dt is equal to k. This is first order with respect to A, first order with respect to B, first order with respect to D. We are considering it, the rate law known to be first order with respect to each of these species. So I can take out this CB0, I can write as CB0 by CA0, CD0 as CD0 by CA0, and if I take CA0 common from each bracket, I get CA0 cube term. Okay, and if you separate the variables and solve this, you will get this kind of equation. Okay, but we will not come across this kind of forms where 3 species will be involved, but most of the trimolecular reactions will be of the form A plus 2B gives products with the rate law K CA CB square. So second order with respect to B, first order with respect to A. Overall is third order. Or A plus B, different stoichiometry, A plus B gives products. However, rate law remains same, first order with respect to A and second order with respect to B. Now we'll consider the reaction A plus 2B gives products with the rate law minus R is equal to K CA CB square. So overall order is 3. Here from the stoichiometry, as we have seen earlier, CB0XB is 2CA0XA. Minus RA is minus dCA by dt, that is equal to KCA CB squared. And this we can write as K. CA is CA0 minus CA0XA, that we have seen earlier. CB is CB0 minus 2CA0XA. And here we have CB squared, so we'll write the bracket squared. Okay. Now this CB0 I can write as MCA0. M is equal to CB0 by CA0. MCA0. And from this bracket CA0 taken out, from this bracket CA0 square term is taken out. So we have CA0 square into CA0, that is CA0 cube is taken out from the two brackets collectively. What is left now here? 1 minus XA, here M minus 2XA whole squared. And we have minus dCA by dt is equal to CA0 into dXA by dt. So this CA0 cancels out with this cubic term, so you are left with square term. So on the right hand side you have K CA0 square integral dt between 0 to t, and this integral is t. So right hand side is solved simply K CA0 square t. Left hand side dXA by 1 minus XA into M minus 2XA square term now between 0 to XA. So to split this into partial fractions, we have A by 1 minus XA into M minus 2XA whole square. This way I can split as A upon 1 minus XA plus B upon M minus 2XA plus C upon M minus 2XA whole square. So LCM is 1 minus XA into M minus 2XA whole squared. And numerator will solve for this. So we have 1 minus XA term here, and what is left? M minus 2XA. So whole squared. So A multiplied by M minus 2XA whole square. Here we have to multiply by 1 minus XA and M minus 2XA. Here we have 1 minus 2XA square. So we have to multiply simply by C into 1 minus XA. Now if you compare the numerators and the denominator on this is same. So you can equate the numerator. So here numerator is 1 on this side, and numerator here is this complete term A into M minus 2XA whole square plus B into M minus 2XA into M 1 minus XA plus C into 1 minus XA, and that is equal to 1. So we will solve it by the similar methods. So if I put XA is equal to 1 here, this cancels out and this cancels out. So I am left with this becomes 0, this becomes 0. So I am left with only this term. So 1 minus 1 into this particular term is equal to 1. What is this? A into M minus 2XA. XA is 1. So M minus 2 whole square, and that is equal to 1. So we can write as A is equal to 1 upon M minus 2 whole square. So this is the value of the constant A. Then if I substitute XA is equal to M by 2, this goes and this goes. So two terms goes, I can calculate or evaluate constant C. So C into 1 minus XA is M by 2. 1 minus M by 2 is equal to 1. So this is 2 minus 1 by 2. And that I can write as minus 2 by M minus 2. So C value I get as minus 2 by M minus 2. So I want to evaluate now B. So first I will substitute the values of the constants A and C. So A constant 1 upon M minus 2 square. Constant c is minus 2 upon m minus 2 and other things remain same. So this b I can evaluate substituting xa is equal to 0. If I substitute xa is equal to 0, this becomes 0. So first term is 1 by m minus 2 square into m square. Second term, this is 0. So this is 1. This is 0. This is m only. So we are left with b into m only. X is equal to 0. So we are left with minus 2 by m minus 2 only. This is 0. So this is 1 is equal to 1. Now I can make little bit of rearrangement here. I have m minus 2 square in the bracket. So I will multiply this by m minus 2 so that it becomes m minus 2 whole square in the denominator, and I have to multiply by the same term m minus 2 in the numerator. So I can write this as minus 2 into m minus 2 by m minus 2 whole square. So what we have done, simply multiplied and divided this term by m minus 2. Okay. So b into m becomes 1 and this term is minus. So plus 2 into m minus 2 by m minus 2 whole square minus m square by m minus 2 whole square. Okay. So bm is equal to, now you can see here m minus 2 whole square, m minus 2 whole square. So I can add this in the numerator. So 2m minus 4 minus m square. 2m minus 4 minus m square by m minus 2 whole square. Now this, if I solve this expression, I have to multiply m minus 2 whole square by 1. What is m minus 2 whole square? M square minus 2m plus 4. So m square minus 2 into 2 minus 4m plus 4. So this term is nothing but expansion of this m square minus 4m plus 4. Then we have plus sign here. So plus 2m minus 4 minus m square. Plus 2m minus 4 minus m square. So this plus m square minus m square cancels out. Plus 4 and minus 4 cancels out. This is minus 4m plus 2m is minus 2m. So you are left with only minus 2m by m minus 2 whole square. Bm is equal to, and this m I have taken on this side now. So b is equal to minus 2 into m by m into m minus 2 squares. M also cancels out. So what I get finally is b constant is minus 2 by m minus 2 whole square. We have evaluated a earlier and also c. Now we will substitute in the original integration expression the values of these constants and solve this splitted into partial fractions. So 1 by m minus 2 square, 1 by m minus 2 square, 1 by m minus 2 square. So from all the three terms this is common. So 1 minus m by 2 square constant I have written outside the integral sign. So first a by, numerator only 1 is left. So dxa by 1 minus xa. Second term b, only minus 2 is left. This we have taken outside the bracket. So minus 2 into dxa by m minus 2xa. C, what is left is minus 2 into m minus 2 divided by m minus 2xa whole square, and this m minus 2 whole square we have taken outside. On the right hand side we have k ca0 square into t term. Okay. So dxa by 1 minus xa we have to solve. Minus 2 by m minus 2xa dxa, this we have to solve. Minus 2m into m minus 2 by m minus 2xa whole square dxa, this we have to solve. So we will solve it one by one. Dxa by 1 minus xa between 0 to xa, you know, minus ln of 1 minus xa between 0 to xa, and this well known result minus ln of 1 minus xa. Second one, minus 2 by m minus 2xa. Here numerator is the derivative of the denominator. So log of denominator between 0 to xa. So ln of m minus 2xa minus this been xa is equal to 0, ln of m. ln of m minus 2xa minus ln of m. This we are getting for second term. Then third term, minus 2 into m minus 2. So constants, we have taken out this constant term. And in the denominator we have m minus 2xa whole square. So how will you write this? We can write this m minus 2xa raised to minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1, that is minus 1 divided by minus 1. So this minus 1, 1 minus 2xa raised to minus 1 is 1 upon m minus 2xa into 1 upon derivative of this is minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 1, and that is to be substituted for 0 to xa. So I have written this minus 2 m minus 2. Minus 1 plus minus 2 is plus 2. 2 into m minus 2xa we will get here for upper limit. When xa is equal to 0, we have simply minus 1 upon plus 2 into m, minus 1 upon 2 into m. So this 2 is common and we cancel out with this 2 in the numerator. So this terms goes. What is left with? Minus sign m minus 2 here only. This 2 has gone, this 2 has gone, cancelled with this term after taking out common from the bracket. So if you solve this, in the denominator you have m into m minus 2xa, in the numerator m minus m plus 2xa, m cancels out, so we get plus 2xa here. So minus m minus of m minus 2 into bracket multiplied by 2xa divided by m into m minus 2xa is solution of the third term in the integral. So first two terms, minus ln of 1 minus xa minus ln of m and plus ln of m minus 2xa. So this plus sign, if we combine this remains in the numerator, and this with minus sign, this minus sign goes in the denominator, as we have seen in the previous result also. So we get for first two terms ln of m minus 2xa by m into 1 minus 2xa by combining the result of first two terms. Then we have minus 2xa m minus 2. Minus 2xa I have written here. So minus 2 into 2xa into m minus 2 divided by m into m minus 2xa, m into m minus 2xa, and that is equal to m minus 2 whole square k ca0 square t. M minus 2 whole square I have transferred from left hand side. On the left hand side it was in the denominator, so on right hand side when I transfer it goes to the numerator. So m minus 2 whole square into k ca0 square into t. So this is the final expression in terms of conversion and time. If I want to write in terms of concentrations like we have done in the previous cases, we can easily write that. So m is Cb0 by Ca0 minus 2xa, m is Cb0 by Ca0 again, xa, m is Cb0 by Ca0, m is Cb0 by Ca0, Cb0. So everywhere I have replaced this m by Cb0 by Ca0. If I solve it further, what I get is Cb0 minus 2 Cb0 or minus 2 Ca0 xa by Ca0 here. Cb0 minus 2 Ca0 xa by Ca0. We have solved this bracket. We have Cb0 by Ca0. What is 1 minus xa? 1 minus xa is Ca by Ca0, because Ca is equal to Ca0 into 1 minus xa. So 1 minus xa is replaced by Ca by Ca0. This Ca0 in the denominator, this Ca0 in the denominator here, these two cancels out. Okay. Similarly, Cb0 minus 2 Ca0 by Ca0 I can write. This Ca0 cancels out with this Ca0. And similarly, Cb0 minus 2 Ca0 xa by Ca0 I can write here. And here Cb0 minus 2 Ca0 by Ca0. So if I solve denominator for the squared, it is CA0 square. We have one CA0 square here. So that cancels out, and right hand side term, we are left only with CB0 minus 2CA0 whole square into KT. Okay. CB0 minus 2CA0 whole square into KT. This term CB0 minus 2CA0. This I can write as 2CA0 minus CB0 because we have square term here. So A minus B whole square is same as B minus A whole square. So I have written this 2CA0 minus CB0 whole square. Now look at this term. This CA0 cancelled out. CB0XB is 2CA0XA. Okay. CB0XB is 2CA0XA because of stoichiometry. A plus 2B gives products. CB is CB0 into 1 minus XB, same as CB0 minus CB0XB. CB0XB is 2CA0XA. Now CB0 minus 2CA0XA is simply CB. Okay. So this numerator is replaced only with this CB. This CA0 we can transfer on the numerator side. So CA0 CB, and in the denominator we have this CB0 CA. I have written it as CA CB0. So these rearrangements we have made this or this only. We write CA first and then CB. It is not necessary because the expressions will remain same. Either you write CA CB0 or CB0 CA. Okay. But as a convention we write A first and B later. So that's why I have changed this CB0 minus 2CA0 whole square to 2CA0 minus CB0 whole square. Even if you don't do it, that doesn't matter. Results will remain same. Second term. Now here CB0 minus 2CA0. This I can write as 2CA0 minus CB and one minus sign taken out. So minus minus it becomes plus. Okay, so 2CA0 minus CB0 is, and here for this minus sign compensating, here we get plus 2XA, and this CA0 transferred here from the numerator. So I get here 2CA0XA into 2CA0 minus CB0. Okay, and this we have taken in the numerator here already. We are left with CB0, and what is CB0 minus 2CA0XA? CB0 minus 2CA0XA is simply CB. So CB0 into CB, CB0 into CB, this is in the denominator. Okay. Now we have this 2CA0XA. So this 2CA0XA, if I take on another side, I can write it as 2CA0XA is CB0 minus CB. So I have replaced for this CB0 minus CB because XA I have to eliminate. So final expression is ln of CA0CB by CACB0 plus CB0 minus CB into bracket multiplied by 2CA0 minus CB0 into bracket divided by CB0 CB, and that is equal to 2CA0 minus CB0 whole square into T. Okay. So we know this on right hand side m minus 2 whole square. So if I substitute m is equal to 2, this becomes 0 and meaningless. So this expression is valid for all values of m except m is equal to 2. So following the expressions or the derivations which we have seen, you can derive the following expressions. For the previous case, for m is equal to 2, if you start like we have seen one problem for when we have substituted m is equal to 2, you should obtain 1 by CA0 square minus 1 upon CA0 square is equal to 8 KT for m is equal to 2 for this case. Then you can solve similarly. Simple, instead of a plus 2b giving r or products, we have a plus b. Now stoichiometry is 1:1. The rest of the things remain same. Rate law is k ca cb square. First order with respect to a, first order with respect to b. So here we had 2. So you derive the expression, and this is the final results for all values of m except m is equal to 1. So if you compare this for stoichiometry, a plus 2b gives products. This is the result. So here you can see first term is same here written as the second term. Then we have cb0 minus cb, 2ca0, cb0 minus cb here. Instead of 2ca0, now you have ca0. That is the only change if you compare. On the right hand side, instead of 2ca0 minus cb0, you have ca0 minus cb0. So this term 2 stoichiometric coefficient, which we were getting in the final result, which will come from the beginning and carried out till the result, is not here. So 2 is replaced by 1, and this is valid for all values of m, because here we will get m minus 1 square. So valid for all values of m except m is equal to 1. And if you substitute m is equal to 1 for the above expression, this side remains same, and instead of 8 kt you will get 2 kt. So these three expressions you have to obtain. So we'll stop here, and in the next lecture we'll continue with the further topics. So we'll stop here.